So we're finally baking this Kunafa Matilda cake for you guys. Obviously, I have no idea how to make it, so I'm going to pass it over to my little sister, Amina.
So as always, we begin by preheating our oven and lining 2 tins and popping that to a side. And then I'm heating up double cream in a pan on a low heat until it bubbles on the sides like this. And then popping that into a pan along with my cooking chocolate. Mixing that together in intervals so the chocolate doesn't get lumpy, and then I'm popping that into the fridge for a few hours. And then I'm measuring, I believe, 80 grams of cocoa powder, and I also pop some water in the kettle and I let that boil on the side. I then pop that into a jug along with 1 teaspoon of coffee. Yes, coffee, it just helps with the chocolatey taste of the cake. Pop that into a bowl along with the cocoa powder, and I'm whisking until it gets to this consistency. You can add more water if needed. And then I'm just measuring 200 grams of plain flour along with 125 grams of each of my sugars. And then here I'm showing you my dry ingredients, and oh my god, I'm already measuring my oil, my wet ingredients. This video is going too fast for my liking. And then here I am showing you all my dry ingredients and my wet ingredients. And then I pour this all into my bowl along with 4 eggs, and I whisk this until it's all combined. Whisk, whisk, whisk. And then I'm adding in all my dry ingredients, and I whisk this until I get a nice and smooth batter. Now this step is really crucial because it helps to activate the cake. Essentially, I'm just mixing together vinegar and baking soda, quickly mixing that within the batter. Pouring them evenly into my cake tins and then popping them both in the oven for 35 minutes. And then moving on to the fun part, the kunafa. So I chop it up into small pieces and then I melt some butter in a pan before adding my kunafa and allowing that to go brown and crispy. Now, it doesn't have to go completely brown. As long as they're all crispy, then you're all good. Pop that into a bowl along with the pistachio cream. Now, we love it creamy, so as you can see, I added nearly half the jar. Abdullah wanted to help, and then yeah, he's just mixing it up for me. And then I get my cakes out of the oven, allow them to cool completely before evenly distributing the pistachio kunafa in the middle of the cake. Now, I like a thick layer. So then I add the second layer of the cake, and now the ganache was too hard, so I did pop it into the microwave for 30 seconds before spreading it along the cake. This doesn't have to be perfect. Moving on to the sauce, so double cream, caramel and chocolate, letting that melt, get smooth, and voila, there you have it. And here I am pouring my sauce all over my cake slices. Now I do like it piping and hot, and now this next step is optional, but I grate either twirl or flake on top of my cake slices. And not only does it make it look all pretty and aesthetic, but I think it makes it taste a lot better. And yeah, there we go. Oh my god, this is making me crave this cake all over again. Amina!